Curbing our enthusiasm for Curb Your Enthusiasm, the alt-right can no longer hail an Uber, and more like American Idol as an ideally. Again, watch the show with subtitles. Yes, that's right, it's time for Cautiously Poptimistic, a pop culture news comedy show for the month beginning September 2017. I'm your host, Dave Colombo, and now that Jerry Lewis has passed, the odds in Vegas say I'm the comic most likely to overact for a gag, and most likely to blurt a homophobic slur on national television. Wait, what? MoviePass, a monthly $9.99 service to see a movie a day, has been dismissed by AMC theaters who call it an unrealistic business model. Then, without skipping a beat, charged me $24 for Junior Mints and a small Coke. Anger over a character's death has caused fans of Homeland to publicly demand answers from the show's creator, which I had no idea was an option. So I'd like to ask the makers of Lost to reimburse me for the 90 hours that I watched the show over 6 seasons, which works out to Abrams and Lindelof giving my dog a 20-minute walk 3 times a day for 4 months. Also, for the record, when he poops, that's called a payoff. DC has followed up the nuanced charm of Wonder Woman with a slew of confusing statements that sound like the press release equivalent of a stroke, announcing a Joker movie that, don't worry, won't star that disappointing guy from the last one, a second Joker movie that will star the disappointing guy from the last one, and that solo Batman movie that will definitely star the guy who was canon in the other movies, though the movie itself will not be canon. No, wait, never mind. Definitely will be canon. Does anyone smell burnt toast? Be sure to get your tickets for IMAX 3D so the mixed signals really jump out at you. American Idol will be back just a year after what was called its farewell season. It's awkward. It's like when you hug someone goodbye and then you end up walking the same direction for another 10 minutes. Rumor has it the show is struggling to find new judges to take part, which I think lends itself to its own show, America's Next Top American Idol Judge. Yeah, I know I'm just from a small town, but I know I can be a professional asshole. My whole life I wanted to get paid to criticize people. First time I was judgmental in public, someone was like, you know what, you're really condescending. It was the first time I thought, I could do this. HBO is reeling after cyber attacks have leaked scripts, documents, and full episodes of their shows online, though it's not as bad as the 2014 Sony hack where we found out the studio has a strained relationship with its employees and its stars, in addition to their strained relationship with audiences. Dave for 3. As far as leaks go, this is the upside to America being a bunch of gluttonous windbags. We give the impression that leaking our launch codes won't hurt as much as Jon Snow's origin. I say let's lean into it. Everyone, post a picture downing fast food on Instagram. Maybe North Korea will think twice about nuking us. A mushroom cloud? Meh. A mushroom salad? Oh my god. Also, I kinda wish this leak happened to HBO a few decades ago. Warning, don't read these internal faxes unless you want to know the Crypt Keeper's upcoming puns, the obscure historical events that Dennis Miller's gonna compare to Congress, or the fate of Gallagher's melon. In the wake of recent alt-right protests, companies including Twitter, Uber, Airbnb, Spotify, American Express, New Balance, Facebook, and many more have made public statements to block or distance themselves from the hate groups, which is like announcing before sex you no longer have hepatitis. It's technically good news, but also kind of implies that there was some shady stuff going on before. Also, let's not gloss over the fact that a taxi service avoiding white guys is definitely progress. Part of me thinks companies shouldn't ban neo-Nazis because it's an opportunity to showcase the value of all the people they denounce. That algorithm that allows you and your douchebag friends to communicate and organize was created by a Jew. That credit card you've been using to buy all those torches, the CEO's black. And that artist from that catchy song on your Discover Weekly playlist, he's both. On second thought, maybe they should ban the alt-right. I love the idea of a bunch of bigots with no modern resources. We are the superior race, and yeah, you can't get self-service either? Suddenly, this is the symbol for how many bars they're getting. Last Jedi director Rian Johnson and Mark Hamill have both warned us to avoid future marketing for the film, implying promotion of the movie could spoil important plot details. Avoiding Star Wars marketing is not easy. When the 3,000-year-old seal to Tut's tomb was opened, they found shards of broken pottery, assorted jewelry, and an Episode 1 Chancellor Valorum Pepsi can. Star Wars promotional material has a deeper penetration than... oh, no. Nope. Great, an over-enthusiastic ear piercer. It also doesn't help that most of the sites carrying the story followed up minutes later with other stories like 40 reasons the shade of moss on the rocks of Luke's exile planet reveal what happened to the Jedi. Yeah. I've got what some would call an unhealthy attachment to Star Wars. Hey Dave, what are the names of the bounty hunters from Empire? Bosk, IG-88, Forlom, Zuckuss, Dengar, Boba Fett. Hey Dave, what are the names of your nieces and nephews? I have nieces and nephews? Okay, Mark Hamill, I promise I will try to avoid it, but I'm warning everyone if I end up resembling a heroin addict, remember two things. That's just what I look like after avoiding blurry Lucasfilm set photos for 3 months, and two, in order to fill the void, I might have taken up heroin. That's it for this month. Follow me on Twitter at David Colombo, YouTube, the Facebook, like and share, and I'll be performing stand-up comedy Saturdays at the Stand at 6, September 15th at 9 p.m. at QED, and October 14th at Rockwell's. That's going to be it for this month. Thank you so much, and stay cautiously pessimistic.